Alistair, good to meet you. I know about you because I've watched you on the screen. I also met a colleague of yours who was telling me about you and pumps. And I want you to tell me everything I should know about pumps and why yours are so special.
Wow. Well, everything I know about pumps is going to take a while because I've been doing this for 37 years.
All right,
so,
not everything, not everything.
So we manufacture pumps for the food, dairy, brewery, beverage, pharmaceutical, bio-farm industries. Everything about our pumps is stainless steel, non-contact, no shedding, no contamination, pulse-free. We have pumps that can pump water, we can have pumps that pump really thick liquids, you name it. If you look on a supermarket shelf, pretty much all the products on that shelf have been kissed by a Fristam pump or kissed a Fristam pump.
Hang on a minute. You just went across a whole world of different industries there.
Yeah.
Are their needs always the same? Is it always liquid and always a pump, or am I oversimplifying?
Well, no, I mean, if you think you're going to be making something for the food industry, it could be soups or beans in sauces or yogurts or anything like that. It needs a liquid pump. It needs to move it from A to B. It needs to put it through a heat exchanger. It might need to just transfer it into bulk holding tanks or deliver it into tankers or everything like that. So everything liquid needs to be moved.
You said something that made my ears prick up. You said pulse-free.
Pulse-free, yes. This pump over here.
Should we have a look?
Should we?
Should we?
Because this is an axial movement, so the product is carried through the screws like this, so it's virtually pulse-free. Everything pulses in this world, but this can go from very slow, pumping really thick products, but we can turn it up to about 3,600 RPM, and we can use this pump to clean it. And this is quite new because before we used to use centrifugal pumps, little spinny fast things that pump really thin liquids, and then we used rotary load pumps to pump really thick liquids. But this was invented by our colleagues in Germany to pump really thick and really thin in one pump, and it means you don't have to bypass around the pump, so the system's cleaner, it reduces the number of pumps that you need. It's very versatile. It pumps because we can change the types of screws in here, so we can have bigger screws so you can pump solids in suspension without damaging them. So you go to places like Muller where you want to pump the strawberries without damaging those very fine strawberries. It does it all in one.
You are very passionate about this bit of kit, right? How cutting edge is it?
Very. I mean, it's based on Archimedes' screw, which is obviously Archimedes is about 2,000 years old. So it's not that new, but then we've designed it as a two screws in one to be very versatile, and we don't even know what it can do. I mean, people come to us, ask us about applications, and we say, this can do it. I mean, I'm not decrying any of the other pumps that we've got on the show, but we've even developed the smallest double screw in the world, which is this, which we call the Nano, and it can, as you can see, it can pump really thin liquids and clean really fast. It can dose products very gently, and you can see how smooth it is. But this little baby here is actually dosing, so we can fill little pouches from everything that you ever need.
You can set it to bring multiple liquids of different
Viscosities. Yep.
Viscosity.
That's the one.
Any mix.
It can pump from 0.5 centipoise, which is thinner than water, up to 1 million centipoise, which you could walk across.
Mate, no wonder you look excited.
I am very excited.
I get it. Now tell me about the cleanliness of pumps and what makes yours so particularly spiffing.
Well, the Fristam ethos is to have no contact parts. Some pumps have rubber in them, and they rub, and then the product sheds, or gears that crunch together, which eventually sheds. None of our pumps have contact parts, so nothing can get into the product. So the product that leaves the pump is as pure as the product that entered the pump. And with a gentle handling, you're not shearing it, so you're treating it like a baby, really.
Can I ask you a personal question?
You can.
Why is it that you like this industry so much and these products so much? And you're not wrong to. You're not wrong to. I just want to know what it is about it that really gets you going, because it obviously does.
It does, but I don't know if it's because I've been in the industry for that long. I mean, there was a little story because my mum actually got my interview for this first job, and when I arrived, they all thought my mum would turn up with me. But ever since this, I've been with pumps, and we've innovated. I just love shiny things, and I like solving problems. That's what pumps do. You've got to get a product from here to there. You might have to heat it. You might have to pump it. You might have to pump it through a very small line, so the pressure is huge. And we've, as a team, have got to come up with an idea how you can get it from A to B in the best way. It's problem solving.
And do you always do it, or is there something that's completely flummoxed you?
For a while, but we always solve the problem. We have a saying at Fristam: nobody ever got fired for buying a Fristam pump.
I like it. I like it. And if I could ask you, because we've got cutting edge here, we've got innovation.
Yep.
Where do you think the industry of pumps might go next? What might we see if you let your imagination run wild?
Well, funnily enough, I'm not allowed to talk about it, and the marketing department will probably kill me for this, but we've got a new innovation coming up, probably by next year, where we're going to harness the energy from a pump and get 80% of that energy recovery back. And I'm probably going to be shot for saying that because it's very new.
Don't worry. It's only the whole industry that's just heard the chat between me and you, my friend.
Good luck.
And I value the scoop. Before I go, do you have any nibbles on your stand?
We do.
What have you got?
I would have to ask the marketing department that.
You see, no matter how clever they are, there is always a chink in the armour. Has no idea what the snacks are.